What if you could get an AI to design an entire website without being locked into a single model or paying for a proprietary platform? That's exactly what we're testing today with OpenDesign, an open-source AI design tool that's quickly becoming one of the most talked about projects on GitHub. It can generate websites, app interfaces, presentations, prototypes, and even HTML-based videos, all while running locally on your own computer. But the biggest question is it actually good enough to compete with tools like Claude Design? Let's find out. Before we build anything, let's look at why so many developers are paying attention to this project. OpenDesign is completely open source under the Apache 2.0 license, which means anyone can inspect the code, contribute to it, or customize it however they want. It has already attracted tens of thousands of GitHub stars and continues to grow rapidly. One thing that immediately stands out is flexibility. Unlike many AI design tools that force you to use one specific model, OpenDesign supports a huge collection of coding agents. Whether you prefer Claude Code, Gemini CLI, Codex CLI, OpenCode, or another supported agent, you can simply choose the one that fits your workflow. On top of that, it includes over 100 built-in design systems inspired by well-known companies, making it much easier to generate designs with a polished and consistent visual style. Let's install it. Getting started is pretty straightforward. After downloading and opening the desktop application, you'll first be asked how you want to use OpenDesign. You can sign in with a supported provider, connect your own API keys, or use a local AI agent. For this walkthrough, I'm going with the local agent option. Next, you'll choose which CLI agent you want to use. OpenDesign supports several different options, but I'm selecting Anti-Gravity CLI since I already have a subscription for it. Of course, you can pick whichever CLI works best for your own setup. After that, you'll go through a few quick onboarding questions, and within a minute you'll be taken to the main workspace, where you're ready to start building. This is the main workspace, and it's exactly what you'd expect from a modern AI chat interface. Just type what you want to build, describe your idea, and OpenDesign takes it from there. One feature I really like is that you're not locked into a single AI agent. For every new chat, you can choose whichever agent you want to use. Maybe today you're using Anti-Gravity CLI, but if you hit your usage limit or simply want to compare results, you can switch over to Claude Code, Gemini CLI, or another supported agent in just a few clicks. That flexibility is one of OpenDesign's biggest advantages. There's also a plus button where you can attach files like screenshots, wireframes, or designs you want the AI to use as references. This helps it better understand the style you're aiming for. You can also add plugins from here. Speaking of plugins, there are hundreds available. If you open the plugins section in the left sidebar, you'll find a huge library covering everything from browser automation and testing to 3D assets, animations, and much more. If you're looking for something specific, just use the search bar. Now, let's build something. Here's the prompt I'll be using today. Design a modern landing page for a premium coffee shop called Brew Haven. I have also included a few additional design requirements to guide the AI and make sure the final result matches the style I'm looking for. If you'd like to try this exact prompt yourself, I'll leave it in the description below. Once you submit the prompt, OpenDesign may ask a few follow-up questions to better understand your project. You can answer them if you want more tailored results, or simply click skip all and let the AI continue with the default assumptions. The generation time will depend on the AI agent and model you're using. Since I'm using Google's Anti-Gravity CLI with one of the newer Gemini models, it's incredibly fast. In my case, the entire landing page was generated in about 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is impressive considering everything it created. Now, let's take a look at the final result. Right away, the first impression is excellent. It generated a clean, modern landing page with a well-designed navigation bar, strong typography, and a beautiful hero section. One detail I really like is the animated coffee cup in the hero banner. It adds a nice touch of personality and immediately grabs your attention. As we scroll down, there's a featured menu section where customers can browse different coffee options, including featured items and bestsellers. The transitions and animations throughout the page feel smooth and polished, making the whole experience feel much more premium. Further down, we have a testimonials section showcasing customer reviews, followed by a store location section that helps visitors find the nearest coffee shop. Finally, there's a mobile app promotion section. The AI even designed an interactive loyalty program where customers collect digital stamps to earn free drinks. You can actually click through the stamp card and see the interaction, which is a really nice detail and makes the page feel much more alive instead of being just a static mockup. Now let's say we want to make a few changes to the design. If you look at the toolbar in the top right corner, you'll find several useful editing tools. The first one lets you take a screenshot of the current page. This is handy if you want to quickly share your design with a client, teammate, or post it for feedback. Next is the comments tool. When you activate it, you can click on almost any element on the page and leave an instruction for the AI. For example, I'll select this heading and ask it to change the text to every coffee cup. You don't have to submit each change individually either. You can add multiple comments across different sections of the page and send them all to the AI at once. For this demo though, I'll submit this single request and let OpenDesign update the design. The next tool is Mark. Sometimes it can be difficult to select the exact element you want. In those cases, you can simply draw a box around the area you're referring to and leave your instruction there. It's a simple but effective way to point the AI to the exact part of the page you want to change. Then we have the Edit tool, and this might be one of my favorite features. Instead of asking the AI to make every tiny adjustment, you can directly edit text, change colors, adjust spacing, modify fonts, and tweak other design properties yourself. It's much faster for small edits and, more importantly, it saves your AI tokens for the bigger tasks. On the left side of the toolbar, you can switch between the preview and code views. If you're comfortable with HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, you can jump into the generated code and make your own custom changes. The AI handles the heavy lifting, while you can fine-tune anything that needs a personal touch. Right next to that are the responsive view controls, where you can preview your design on desktop, tablet, and mobile devices. I always recommend checking all three before considering a project finished. In this case, you'll notice the mobile layout isn't perfect. That's because I didn't specifically ask the AI to optimize the design for smaller screens in my original prompt. The good news is that this is easy to fix. You can simply ask OpenDesign to make the entire site fully responsive. Considering that most people browse websites on their phones today, mobile optimization isn't something you should overlook. It's always worth spending a few extra minutes making sure your design looks great on every screen size. Now that you know how to edit your design, let's look at how you can preview it, share it, and continue developing it. At the top, you'll find the Present option. This lets you open the website in either a new browser tab or full screen mode. I always recommend previewing your project this way because it gives you a much better sense of how the website will actually look and feel to your visitors compared to viewing it inside the editor. Next is the Share button. This is one of the features I really like. You can deploy your website directly to Vercel or Cloudflare pages without manually exporting files and uploading them yourself. Just connect your account and publish your project in a few clicks. I'm not going to cover the deployment process in this video, but if you'd like a dedicated tutorial, let me know in the comments. If you'd rather download the project, OpenDesign gives you several export options. You can save it as a PDF, an image, an HTML project, or download everything as a zip file. You can also save the project as a reusable template, making it easy to use the same design as a starting point for future projects. If you're ready to continue development, OpenDesign integrates nicely with popular coding tools. You can open the project directly in VS Code, Antigravity, and other supported editors, or simply open the project folder in your file manager. There's another workflow that's worth mentioning. If you prefer building inside your favorite CLI tool, open the Copy for CLI tab and copy the generated prompt. Then paste it into your preferred coding agent, whether that's Antigravity CLI, Claude Code, Gemini CLI, or another supported tool. The agent will locate the generated design files and continue turning the design into a full application using whichever framework you choose, whether that's React, Next.js, Vue, or something else. One more feature I almost forgot to mention is the built-in design systems library. OpenDesign includes a large collection of design systems inspired by well-known companies and brands. So if you want your project to follow the visual style of companies like Apple, Airbnb, IBM, Spotify, and many others, you can simply select the one you like before generating your design. I definitely recommend experimenting with different AI agents, design systems, and prompts. You'll be surprised how much the final result can change with just a few small adjustments, and it's a great way to discover the workflow that works best for you. So, should you try Open Design? If you're looking for an open source AI design platform that supports multiple models, gives you ownership of your projects, runs locally, and offers flexible export and deployment options, it's definitely worth exploring. It's not trying to replace professional designers overnight, but as an AI-assisted design workflow, it's incredibly capable and keeps improving at a rapid pace. I'd love to hear what you think. Would you choose an open source tool like Open Design over proprietary alternatives? Or do you still prefer platforms like Claude Design? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this walkthrough, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more AI tools and tutorials, and check out the links in the description if you'd like to try Open Design yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.